Coming up, we'll take a look at the LSU spring football game,
as well as an up-and-coming restaurant in the Baton Rouge area.
We'll also take a look at how you can grocery shop without ever leaving your car.
All of this and more to come. You're watching Newsbeat. Coming up after the break, we'll take a look at the LSU's football spring game. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Newsbeat. The Red Stick 311 application was established by former Mayor Kip Holden under the Red Stick Ready initiative. The application is still in use under Sharon Weston Broom's administration. The app is continuously updated with new emergency information, including traffic, weather, and natural disaster updates. It also has agency contacts and a mobile assistant feature. To find out more about the Red Stick Ready program, you can log on to brgov.com and visit the Red Stick Ready Facebook page. The 311 app is free to download on various platforms.
America's most visited superstore has added another service to the repertoire, curbside grocery pickup. 6 of the supercenters in South Louisiana now offer the convenient service. Customers access the Walmart website or the smartphone app and simply pick out their groceries and select a time to pick them up. Customers never have to leave their cars. Walmart employees bring their groceries out and load them into the vehicle. One of the neat parts about the grocery pickup is that it is no extra charge. Walmart actually offers more discounts to those who use it.
Gonna have to try this soon.
Power plants are not an uncommon sight in large cities like Baton Rouge, accompanied by thick smoke and sometimes even a nasty smell.
Those unpleasant smells are thousands of chemicals being released into the air. Many residents don't fully understand how the chemicals can affect their health, especially for those living in close proximity. The Baton Rouge Exxon power plant stretches along Scenic Highway. Those living in the area say the chemical smells are strong. The main chemical being released is chlorophane, which is known to cause lymphatic cancer, liver cancer, as well as miscarriages. A local resident says he knows he will need to move in the future as his family's health has declined since moving to the location.
For the first almost 6 years, I was paralyzed. I didn't move. I guess now I walk around pretty well.
Jacob Irving has lived with cerebral palsy since birth, a disease that inhibits muscle function, meaning Irving has to stretch and exercise daily to keep his mobility. He has dedicated his career toward combating this disease.
I was always interested in neurology and treatments for cerebral palsy. I stumbled upon a pharmaceutical company which had just gotten orphan drug status for a drug that prevents cerebral palsy and many other neurological conditions with a shot of cannabidiol, which is one of the ingredients of the medical marijuana plant.
Irving is a member of a nonprofit coalition, Sensible Marijuana Policy for Louisiana, also called SMPL. The group lobbies for responsible use and production of medical marijuana in the state. The group is getting closer to seeing this become a reality, as the LSU Ag Center and Southern's Ag Center have agreed to grow the herb for medical purposes.
It has been controversial, statewide and nationally. I think it's great that we're taking a step forward to try to help patients who have conditions that standard medications are not working for right now. It gives them an alternative opportunity.
Irving explains that in his research, he has traveled to marijuana legal states and the treatment affected him positively, allowing his muscles to relax.
Just kind of put things, my life in perspective, that you can completely prevent the condition, and they passed it 1 year before I was born, and it didn't have any of those, it didn't function. Really trying to make pharmaceuticals of the plant can really help people. And I, for one, am just one that wants to see the situation, which I see as being very bad right now. People don't have access to medication they need, and try to fix that in the most smooth way possible.
This is Sydnee Geril reporting.
I like gymnastics because you get to express yourself and just do anything.
I like gymnastics because I can be myself and flip around.
While the girls at Bengal Gymnastics enjoy jumping, playing, and flipping around, their coaches know the life skills they're really gaining.
I think just the foundations of gymnastics, what it stands for, what it takes in order to ultimately do gymnastics as a sport, is such a basic foundation for any child.
Yes, yes, yes!
Prior to being the recreational program director at Bengal Gymnastics, Julie Ballard Clark was also a gymnast and coach at the University of Georgia. She finished her career with an All-American on floor and had scored 5 perfect 10s on vault. She explains that giving back to the gymnastics community and helping children grow and develop to the sport is a passion of hers.
I want to be an outlet for gymnasts and want to I want to help them accomplish their goals.
And then Alicia.
The best moment as a coach is working with a child and then all of a sudden seeing them come full circle and gain the confidence. And then they have that winning moment. Like, that's what I love about doing this.
I love gymnastics. I can't do it.
Reporting for Tiger TV, I'm Sydnee Geril.
It's something that once you start, you can't stop. When I was 7, my best friend, she told me that she rode at a barn, and I was like, oh, I want to try it. So my mom signed me up, and I've been riding ever since. Riding is definitely my outlet. Depression's kind of a really tricky thing. I wasn't sure what exactly it was. All I knew is that every day I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to ride. I didn't want to do anything that I used to do. The hardest part about it was I didn't want to go to the barn. And I knew that deep down I wanted to go, but I couldn't make myself get there. Some of my friends just dragged me out. I got out there and it was just so great. I remembered why I started riding. Sometimes you just really got to push yourself to do the things that you don't want to do. It makes all the difference.
That's beautiful.
It makes me come back to the place that I used to be. No matter how depression makes me feel or what it tricks my mind into thinking, I know that riding will always be in my roots. It's all I know, and I honestly wouldn't ever want to trade it for anything else.